After a thorough evaluation by the Student Council Judiciary Board, and after 2 constitutional conventions, a new school constitution has been drafted. This amended version has been voted on by the Student Council Executive Board and is passed. Now, it's up to you, the student body, to either ratify or reject these changes. This is a summary of the revisions that were made. It might be boring, but the potential changes are really important and impact all of you, so listen up. The changes are in 3 sections of the Constitution. 1 is with the qualifications required to run for the school-wide student council president positions. 2 has to do with the nomination process to get your name on the ballot, and 3 has to do with the election process in which the 2 presidents are selected. As it stands, there are 2 co-presidents or a president-vice president combination to run the school and student council. Currently, in order to run for these positions, you have to be an involved member of the student council organization, attending meetings and participating in student council activities. The revised version calls for 2 co-presidents, but the 2 have to meet different requirements in order to run. The President A position will have the same student council-based requirements that currently stand. On the other hand, President B could also be an involved member of student council and meet those requirements, but doesn't have to. A President B candidate should embody a student who is also very involved in the school and has leadership experience, but through other activities other than student council. However, an active member of student council may still run for President CB, and the 2 presidents can end up being 2 students who are very involved in student council. President candidates must run on a ticket together, so there has to be 1 President A candidate and 1 President B candidate. Also, both candidates need to have held at least 1 officer position in the past to ensure that they have leadership experience before being chosen to run the school. No changes are made to the qualifications to run for grade council positions. The nomination process would be the same in both cases, but in the revised version, there's an added step. The candidacy of both President A and B has to be validated by the advisors of the clubs they've been involved in and by the coaches on the teams they've played on. If any of these faculty members says that a candidate is disruptive and not in good standing, the candidate will be taken off the ballot. The only change in the election process is the time period and the dates when the elections for grade council and general council positions will take place. Elections for grade council positions will take place after general council election results have been announced. This is so that a student who ran for general council and lost is still able to run for his or her grade council position. So now that you have the facts, it's up to you to decide whether these changes go into effect or not. If you want more info, you can talk to any of the Judiciary Board, or you can check Edline for complete copies of the 2 constitutions. Thank you for listening.